Marga, here's your allowance.
But Mom, I still have my money left.
Marga, money is need to be spent.
Okay. Mauna na ako, baka mali pa ako sa exam ko.
Nanay, mauuna na po ako. Papasok na po ako sa school.
Sige po.
Papasok ka na din ba sa school, Marga?
Mami, akala ko ba hindi pa siya okay?
Hindi din ang akala ko. Ate, papasok na po ako sa school.
Pero maliwag, huwag mo siya palagan. Baka ako na sabihin niya kami sa school.
Kasi, huwag ka muna papasok sa school.
Pero ate!
No. Huwag mo na akong pigilan kasi. Marga, muna kayo sa school.
Okay.
Nanay, aakyat na po ako sa taas.
Kasi huwag ka naman. Ako na bahala sa atin.
Salamat po.
Okay, class. Our topic for today is intellectual revolution. We will start with Nicholas Copernicus. Does anybody know who he is?
Ma'am,
Yes, Cassie.
Nicholas Copernicus is an astronomer, mathematician, translator, artist, and physicist, among other things. He is the very first astronomer to posit the idea of a heliocentric solar system, a solar system wherein planets and planetary objects orbit around the sun.
Good job, Cassie. Mukhang nag-advance reading ka. What about the others? Can you tell me more about heliocentrism?
Marga, papatalo ka ba?
No. Watch me.
Yes, Marga.
Mom, I'm rich. Marami kami pera. So ginamit ko yung pera ko para makasama natin si Nicholas Copernicus ngayon. Unlike Cassie, I have connections.
Hello, I am Nicholas Copernicus. It's a pleasure to meet you all. In the early 15,000s, when virtually everyone believed Earth was the center of the universe as said by Ptolemy, I proposed that the planets instead revolved around the sun. This representation of the heavens is usually called the heliocentric or sun-centered system, derived from the Greek helios meaning sun. I believe that one of the glaring mathematical problems with this model was that the planets on occasion would travel backwards across the sky over several nights of observation. This is called the retrograde motion. I also suggested that the Earth's rotation accounted for the rise and setting of the sun, the movement of the stars, and that the cycle of seasons was caused by the Earth's revolutions around it. Finally, I correctly proposed that the Earth's motion through space caused the retrograde motions of planets across the night. I finished my manuscript entitled On the Revolutions of the Heavenly Spheres in the year 1532, which established that the planets orbited the sun rather than the Earth. I dedicated this book to Pope Paul III. However, the Church did eventually ban my book in 1616 because they believed it was heretical. I died at the age of 70 because of stroke.
Thank you, Nicholas Copernicus. You can die now. Thank you, Cassie.
During the 1500s, the Church held great authority over what society had faith in, and in this case, it was the geocentric model. The logic that the Church provided was that if the Earth actually revolved around the sun, wouldn't they feel the motion, and why couldn't they see the stars move? The geocentric theory made humans sound special and superior as everything revolved around the Earth and therefore them. So when Nicholas Copernicus wanted to reveal his heliocentric theory to the public, he waited until before his death as he knew that he would be persecuted by the Church. Therefore, the heliocentric theory would not be accepted by the Renaissance society, not until Galileo Galilei argued for the theory. In our modern society, learning that the Earth rotates around the sun is a fact that we learn about during our early school years, while nearly everyone refused to believe the theory during the epoch named Renaissance. Although he wasn't the only one to persuade other scientists about the heliocentric theory, he was the one to start it all, the one who would set the scientific world up for nearly 600 years later in the future. Up to this day, we still firmly believe that planets indeed revolved around the sun.
No, Cassie. You do know that the liar is fake. Hindi ka mukhang dragon. Hindi kayo bagay ni phone star me. Akin lang siya.
Marga, tama na yan. Take your seat and we will have our quiz next meeting. Class dismissed.